Welcome back, everybody, to another one of our episodes. So yeah, we're gonna get out here and see what all we can find. And how many times do you think we've been here?
Probably about 70 now.
And we still keep finding more stuff. This was a town, a big coal town at one time, and I just think too, the soil just keeps turning over, and the more we keep digging, the more we find. But we're not going to complain. So y'all sit back and relax and enjoy. Check out some of our other episodes, and we're going to get into it.
Woohoo! So what are bad tones? Well, one bad tone is the overload tone. For XP Deus, this sounds like this. That's our overload tone. And it just sounds just crazy. You back it out, it kind of has a wiki 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 sound on there. As you go in, it overloads the detector. Now Chad skipped over this too, and I definitely would have skipped over this because it's a nasty overload tone. Let's see what it is for science. Oh, hey. Yeah, it is a giant square bolt, looks like. Yep. Big nasty iron. Now, how could I have known that that was iron? Well, sometimes that's hard to do, but just like I did, if you back away from it with the detector and you kind of get that wiki wiki wiki, and if you also get like a grunt tone, sometimes that'll tell you that it is iron. Of course, the detector is designed to know the difference between different metal types and different conductivity. So your nails are going to be low tones. Then you have stuff like shotgun shells are going to be lower mid tones. And then you have your silver, which is the most natural high natural conductive material. So they are the highest tones. Every time I hear somebody who just got a detector, they go someplace and they'll tell you, I just found a bunch of nails. If you're doing the right fundamentals with the detector, you're not just gonna find nails. I mean, do you want to dig this? Does that sound good to you?
That doesn't sound good to me.
So, trust your metal detector. Trust the signals that it's trying to tell you. It's trying to tell you there's something in there. If it's a nail, it's telling you there's a nail there. Nickels and shotgun shells read the same. So if you're in an old home site or something, you're digging shotgun shells, dig them all. Dig those signals because you might get a nickel. And some of those nickels are really cool.
That sounds pretty good.
About a mid-tone?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Here's a good example of the iron, and then I'm walking it back and you can hear the iron in the main signal. So here, this right here is big iron. You walk it back, go back into it, there it is. That is going to be a big iron target. Now let's dig it for science. Oh man, yep, right there. I don't know what that is. I don't know, you tell me. There's a big piece of iron right here. And that looks like a big iron disc right there. Maybe a flue piece or something to a stove. You tell me. That's the target.
You really nailed it today.
So I was just complaining about this sandy soil here. And this area, there was maybe a house row, maybe. We're like in a floodplain area, and this area is just full of trash. And I just happened to just dig first signal.
The most random target.
And it looks like, I mean, it's a ring, silver. Look at that gemstone on there.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like a child's ring. Look how small that is.
Small.
That's awesome.
Still, that's a really cool find.
Yeah. What are the odds?
That's
insane. But also those high tones, you know, if it's a smaller target and it's not overloading the detector, that's a pretty good indication that it might be something really good. But if you're digging those jar lids, you're digging the right signals. Eventually it won't be a jar lid, and then you'll be jumping up and down in the middle of the woods, or jumping up and down on the side of the road somewhere and people looking at you funny. And we're definitely in a house row that hasn't previously been discovered. Found 2 cellars so far. And number 14 miner tag right here. Mine employee number 14.
Right here, found another mine tag. So, I'll take it.
Harmonica. Oh. And this signal right here, it's kind of got a weird tone to it. It's kind of got a fuzzy tone, you hear? That's kind of got a fuzzy tone to it. This target. Would you dig that? Target ID is 65. I would dig it. Let's see what it is. Yeah, any harmonica players out there that might be able to use this, let me know. But yeah, here's a harmonica reed.
Found a spoon. And then I laid the brick over there with the piece of stove.
Piece of
I
stove.
think that block said Nelson Block on it one time.
Or yeah, Nelsonville or Nelson. Yeah.
So this was in that same area. So we had the block, the stove, and the spoon. So that probably was the kitchen stove. I'm guessing maybe they heated off of it.
Oh, look at that
Indention
cellar hole right there.
a big one.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, we found the right spot.
Yep.
All right, going back over to Chad here, and I hear him saying, "Oh, this is pretty." Oh,
What is that?
that's got a UFO on top of it.
That's what it looks like.
That's cool, Chad.
Yeah. And the spoon was just right off to the side there. I done filled that hole in. Yeah.
Could that have been like a drawer decoration, or?
Could have been, yeah.
That's a nice looking one, man.
Yeah.
Ornateness.
Yeah.
Good find, man.
We'll take it.
And this too good to be true signal ended up being nice belt buckle, everything intact right there. I don't see any markings on it, but this was a mining community. We have found several of these. All right, so going through this home site. Ooh. See how it's trying to lock on to that high target. So I'm getting a good signal right here. But what I wanted to show you was this other real good repeatable mid-tone right here. Whatever it is, it's almost overloading the detector. You can hear it trying to overload the detector. But let's see what that is, and then I like that. That might be something real good. But let's check this over here first. Oh, I see glass in there. Who knows? Could be a lid. Okay, it's in there. What we got here? There it is. Okay. What is that? Ooh! It is something. I don't know what that is. Some kind of... Oh, and it says something on it right there, too. Got a weird number. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it was a mid-tone. Almost on the surface. There's some pottery there, too. Yep. As I said, I mean, going through this home site, all of these nails, you got to keep going until it locks onto something. Right there, it's trying to lock on. I mean, you can probably hear it. It's trying to lock onto a high tone right there. That is what your detector is designed to do. So we'll clear the leaves here. Give it another go. Believe it or not, sometimes when you clear the leaves, it clears the signal or makes the signal bad. Yeah, clear those leaves. All right, I've locked onto it. Lock onto the target. You just shorten your swings. Right there. Let's dig it. Yeah, it looks to be right underneath this fern. So we'll dig around and try not to damage whatever this high tone is. Try not to flip the plug in your face. And lift it up. And it's in here. So here we go. Yeah, I'm stubborn. I don't use a pinpointer. And with the XP Deus, it is good. When you sweep over it, it is right dead center in there. The best signal. So, yep. Let's see. I don't see anything yet. Okay. It's right here. I'm gonna use the half technique here. Whatever it is in here. What could this be? Oh, hey, something round here. Could it be a washer? Yep. And we got a washer, but they always sound good. They always sound good. So Chad was over here looking for this. I believe it's an IHP. Only because I think I see the date right on the bottom right there.
I'll say I can't even tell.
Yeah, pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
We'll take it then. Heck, either
Good
way,
deal.
coin's a coin, right?
Absolutely. So Chad just found an IHP, I believe it is, right there. And I'm 90% sure because of the wreath on this side that it is also an IHP. It's got a wreath on the sides there. It's kind of worn down. All right. All these are, none of them are repeatable good tones until I came to this one right here. Repeatable MIG tone, 64. Would you dig that? I would. And it appears to be some kind of close button. Yeah. You just really have to practice with your detector, but mainly look for those nice clean signals. And like I said in the how-to video, if you are detecting a place with a lot of trash and pollution, then definitely expect to find trash and pollution. But I say dig, practice with your detector, dig every signal just so you know what it is. One main thing that really has to be said is do not buy a super cheap metal detector. Don't do it. You will probably be disappointed with the results. If you're spending less than $200, less than $250 or so on a metal detector, then don't expect to find a lot. I say that because a lot of the quality of some of those detectors are just, ugh, nasty. Another thing that definitely has to be said is when you detect a place, go over it several times, even several times during the same day that you're there. Go back over places that you have been before. You will probably get different results. It happens to us all the time. We'll go over places that other people have been and we'll find several things. Chad uses a multi-frequency detector. I use a single frequency detector. Mine will find stuff his doesn't. His, usually multi-frequency detectors, have a little bit more capability than your single frequency detectors because the frequency is constantly changing. And with that, you can find different items, and usually the higher the frequency, the smaller the item you can find. Like some of the real high frequency metal detectors are used to find gold pieces. Yeah, do a little research on the frequency of your detectors. But yeah, around the lower frequency, around 4, 5, 7 kilohertz or so is usually what is a general purpose metal detector.
This thing was just barely squeaking in. You can see it says an 87, but I went ahead and dug it anyways. It was way down in there. Oh, where'd you go? That's in here somewhere. Let's see here. There it is. Yep, got ourselves a penny. All right, we'll take it, see if there's any more in here. So right here, I just dug that one penny up. And I got another target right here off to the side of that same hole. So let's go ahead and see what that is. Oh. And that one was a brass washer, which they sound pretty daggone similar. So, okay.
They're all in a line.
Yeah, another one here too. I found one on the surface practically, another wheat penny. Huh. Okay. Can't really complain about that. So, yeah, we're both doing really good today. So, all right.
Same coin spill, and
Right here we got a nickel. It was coming up 59.
buff nick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. I think.
Good
No,
job.
it might be. Yeah. Yeah, it's a buffalo.
Good.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Around the back. Yeah, it's a button. AJ Tower.
It is. Yeah, AJ Tower. Yeah, you've found those buttons before.
For like some kind of rain jacket. Old rain jacket.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. There's still more here. Let's get it.
I think I found some silver here. I don't know what it is yet. It is that a Merc? Yeah,
a
Mercury dime.
Score.
What's the date on there? 19 and 42.
Wow.
1942.
So it's getting close to the edge of dark, and got a miner tag right there coming out of that hole. So, all right.
Well, it's dark, and right beside this foundation stone, found a silver-plated spoon right there. You think somebody was hiding it, deliberately put it in there? We'll never know.
Right here. This looks like some kind of strap or something. Or buckle or straps thing goes through something. Yeah. Figure it's probably long. We'll just go ahead and get ready to call it, but we didn't do too bad today. All in all. All right.
Yeah, it's starting to get cold. It snowing earlier. We're getting ready to get out of here. Chad's packing the stuff up. You can see his setup. He's got water there, headlamp, pinpointer with a brush, and some kind of thing there. You can see his snorkel right there that he attaches if we go through deep water. A kill switch. He got, there's his stuff on the front there. He's got a cell phone holder, a mirror, and look at that chainsaw. Man, he's ready.
Oh.
Old Honda Rancher. Yeah.
And don't forget to put your dirt back in the hole. You don't need it anymore.
He's right. All right, let's get on out of here. Woo.
Well, everybody, hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Check out some of our other episodes, and we appreciate y'all watching. Till the next one.